The DEA requires two-factor authentication security to electronically send controlled substance prescriptions. Two-factor is defined by the DEA as two of the following: something you know, like a password for example; something you are, a physical characteristic like a fingerprint, your voice, or eye pattern; something you have, typically a token, pass card, or ID card. For sending electronic prescriptions of controlled substances with the clinical application, you will be using an IdenTrust USB token, something you have, in combination with a password, something you know, to adhere to the required two-factor authentication process. If this two-factor validation is performed successfully, you will be able to send the controlled substance e-prescription. If one of these steps is missing or does not validate correctly, you will not be able to send the controlled substance e-prescription. The actual process of sending a controlled substance using the two-factor protocol will be covered later in this video. The IdenTrust USB token looks similar to a USB flash drive and is plugged into the USB port of your computer. Therefore, to send controlled substance e-prescriptions, you must be at a computer that has a USB port. When you initially receive your USB token, welcome letter, and activation materials from IdenTrust, you will need to perform some initial setup to prepare your token for use. The specific instructions for setting up your token is outlined in the letter. You will need to install the SafeNet authentication client software from the CD that was received with the token on every computer that you plan to send controlled substance e-prescriptions from. Once the software has been installed, you may need to change your token password. See the instructions in your letter for specific details. Next, you will need to retrieve and install the IdenTrust certificate on the token by going to the specified website and carefully following the prompts until you have completed the process and see the congratulations screen. This retrieval process will be done one time per token and can be performed on any computer that the token can be plugged into. After you have installed the SafeNet authentication client software, you will need to modify the automatic log-off after token inactivity setting in the SafeNet authentication client tools dialog. To do this, you will see the SafeNet authentication client icon in the notification area on the right side of the taskbar. Right-click this icon and then click Tools. In the SafeNet authentication client tools dialog, click the Advanced View icon and then click Client Settings. Once the settings appear, click Advanced at the top. At the bottom of the list, you will see the automatic log-off after token inactivity setting, which will default to Never. You need to change this setting to Always. Once the setting has been changed to Always, click the Save button. You can then close out of this dialog.